Yo, 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 yo. How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? My name is Adam. Thank you for joining us at the Dollar Box. We appreciate your support. If you're new here, the Dollar Box is a channel dedicated to buying and selling and investing in low dollar cards and turning them for a profit or using them to grow our collections. So today's episode is kind of fun. While I was writing it, I actually got 2 offers from eBay, one in each of my eBay accounts. Yes, I do have 2 eBay accounts. We can touch on that in another video, why that's important. But anyway, I got an offer in each account for an additional 1,000 auctions. So kind of perfect timing, because today's episode is about going through a lot that I've purchased and looking at the potential sale on each one of the cards and past sales and so forth to see what kind of profit is in it. Now, this particular lot of cards is 185 cards. You saw it on a mail day video earlier. If you didn't, I'll post the link somewhere up there so that you can check out that video and see us open that package. We didn't go through it in detail, so today's video will cover all of that. If you have any comments or questions, please leave those below. I'd love to make this channel pretty interactive. There's a lot of things, even when I shoot a video, there's a lot of things I go back and look at it and think to myself, oh, I should have put that in there, or, you know, should have clarified this better, something like that. So I want everyone to participate. But without further ado, let's take a look at this lot and see what we can make off of it. Okay, so the lot that we're going to take a look at today was 185 cards. I've got a picture on the screen there of the lot that I purchased. So I wanted to take a average normal lot you can purchase on a regular basis and take a look at it. I didn't cherry pick this lot for, had some kind of gem in it that you don't normally find in a lot. It was underpriced and things like that. This is a normal, typical lot. That was a pretty good buy. There's some decent cards in it, and I want to look at them and go over what the profit potential would be in it. So without any further talking, let's take a look at the cards. So I'm just going to take them out in a couple of stacks. And again, you saw me open this as a part of a mail day video, I think earlier this week. So if you haven't, you can watch that video and see this package get unveiled that way. So we'll start with the first stack here. So the first card is a 95 Topps Finest. Topps Finest cards do pretty well in sales. And again, I'll post pictures as I go along of what I ask for these, and hopefully some current sales too. eBay doesn't keep a long history in your sales record of sales, so if I didn't have anything within the last couple weeks for sales on this, it won't be in there. So now we're going to probably run into some groups of commons. So here's some Skybox commons. Those are likely $1.29 cards. Topps Magic does pretty well. I think I only have 1 or 2 of these in the store, so this should be a couple of bucks. Some more $1.29 97 Donruss common cards. 96 Upper Deck common. Got a few of these black diamonds. Of course, they're chrome and shiny and all the good things that all the buyers these days like, so these do pretty well themselves. And any of the $1.29 cards that I have large quantities of, I can also throw on as part of those 1,000 auctions in each account to get a quick return on them. Here's a pay dirt. I just sold one of these a day or two ago. I get a few bucks for those. This is fairly popular. This looks like the actual diffractor version, so now that I look at it. So I believe this is a parallel. The normal one gets, you know, $1.50, $2, something like that. This one I should be able to get a couple more bucks for. So that's a pretty good one in there. The Skybox MVP cards, those sell pretty well too. Not for a ton of money. The main one where he's holding the MVP trophy does. This one, the other 4 or so that are in that series, do not go for quite as much. Probably $1.50 or so. But they do sell regularly. 99 Tops, pretty much a common. A couple more Skybox commons. 94 Edge, 94 Pinnacle, 93 Select. These don't sell too bad. I go long periods of time without selling any, and then a few sell at a time, so not sure why that is, but here's an early SP, Upper Deck SP card. These sell pretty well, a couple of bucks. 94 Stadium Club, 97 I believe best, or 98. 1998. Bowman's Best. And here we've got the Upper Deck Superstars. This is a strange little set. I don't know much about it, but these do pop up in lots once in a while. Since I don't have a ton of them, they don't do too bad. And because I don't have a quantity of them, I don't mind hanging on to a few. Encore version of 97, I want to say. Yeah, 98. The Encore gets a little bit more. First time I listed these in the store, I was selling a couple of them at a time. So here's a 2000s Ultra. I think this is, or 95 maybe? Yeah, 1995. Here's first year SP, 93. These do real well. Get a few bucks for those, so. And then the first year of Certified. So those don't do too bad either. I haven't sold one of these in a little while. They do well on auction. I don't sell a ton out of the store. Here we've got another insert, all pro. There's a silver and a gold version. The gold is worth more, but again, the silver is a consistent seller. Ultra Specialists. This is a insert. The Ultra inserts do pretty well, especially the 90s inserts. There's an Encore. This is Upper Deck as well. Some kind of insert. Superstar insert. I've had a few of these. I know they do okay. Again, the Encore parallel. People like the chrome shininess. Collector's Choice common. Pinnacle Collection common. Here's a couple more. 93 SP, 94 Excalibur. These do well. I sell a ton of these. They don't sit around very long. A couple more Select. Pro Line, that's a common. Style points, I sell a ton of these. I think it's because of the old uniform. I have a lot of people that want to buy just the cards that have them in the old uniform. It's got Trent Dilfer on the back. Some Proline memorabilia. Another Pinnacle. Here's a Excalibur 22 karat. Those do okay. Should get $3-4 for that, I would think. Again, I'll try to post as many photos and values as I can. Score common. 96 tops. Pretty common. Here's a 96 Pinnacle Summit. The foil version, rainbow foil version. Again, shiny. Nice looking picture. Those don't do too bad. 97 Topps Chrome. Second year Topps Chrome card. I very rarely get these, so they must not have printed very many, and they don't last long. I can get $3-4, even though it's just a base card for this card. MVP drawing card from Collector's Choice. I recently just sold probably 8 or 10 different draw your own cards. Favre's got a couple different designs of those, so they do pretty well. Don't get a ton of money for them, but there's definitely collectors and buyers for them. There's another Pinnacle. Stadium Club, I think this is 98? 97. More Pinnacle collection. Another early Stadium Club. This one is the Topps Heritage Chrome. I just sold the base Topps version of this. I'll put a picture here. I think I got $3 for it, maybe 3 or 4. So the Chrome should do better. I would think maybe $5 or $6 for the Chrome. Here's a perforated from Tough Stuff magazine. Haven't sold one of these before. I think I only have one and it's in my PC, so be interested to see what I get in these. Oddball cards do pretty well, actually, so I'm expecting I could get I'll probably price this at like $3. And there's another classic Proline, and then this is Proline 2, so it's got that foily bottom to it. So that's stack 1. And we've got a 99 Donruss, that's a common. Here's a early Bowman's Best. I like the look of this card with the green stripes. Best Performers. It's a pretty popular card. I don't keep them in stock real long, so these go for a couple of bucks. 94 Pinnacle. 96 Topps. Some more common stuff. Here's another one of those Stadium Clubs. This one looks like it's got the refractor stuff in it too. I have to look at them a little closer because they're kind of tricky. 96 Topps does very well. Get a couple of bucks for those. Select. Here's an all NFL team. These are kind of random. I've auctioned a few and they've gone for pretty good money, and then other times I don't list them for much in the store and they sit. So 92 Upper Deck. This is Favre's first year Upper Deck in a Packer uniform, so these are fairly popular. They're extremely common, so they don't sell for a ton, but can definitely make something off of those. 94 Pinnacle. Here's another 92 deck. Here's another one of those the Favre portrait version of the Summit. Here's a Pro Bowl Upper Deck insert. These do pretty well. The die cuts go for quite a bit. I would say this I can probably get $4 or $5. So some more Score commons. Summit, again, these kind of do okay from time to time, but they're pretty common. 95 Topps. Here's another, I think this is 96. Let's see. What year is that? Yeah, 96. So this is a good one because that's Topps Chrome's first year. and it's an insert, so should be able to get a few bucks for that one. These season opener ones actually do pretty well. They were much shorter printed than the regular top set. 93 Select, 99 Bowman. Here's a Wildcard Stat Smasher. Those go for a few bucks. Again, nice chromium printing. Wildcard has a strange manufacturing history. And of course, Brett Favre's 91 Wildcard Stripes are some of his most sought after rookie cards. So those cards do pretty well. 96 Prime, pretty much common. Here's a 95 Contenders. This is the first year of Contenders. I actually sold a whole bunch of these recently, like 3 or 4 in one day. So they don't do too bad. Not a ton of money, but when you can move quantity, you can make. Here's actually a very first Bowman's Best card. So this is 94, I want to say. 95. So it's actually made under the Stadium Club brand, and then this is like a Bowman's Best preview card kind of thing, but again, chrome, nice design. You can get a couple bucks for that for sure. Here's the Pinnacle Express Brett Favre card. Not the checklist, there's 2 cards in that set. This is the regular one, nice design. And then this is the parallel. So you can see right here, it says Autumn Warriors, I think it is. But these are actually not very common. I have a couple of them, and I've seen them sell pretty good. They $8, $9. So that'll be nice to have an extra one that I can sell. So this one should do pretty well. Here's a Team 2000 insert. Actually recently just sold a PSA 10 of this for quite a bit of money. It's from 92 Pinnacle. So again, Brett's Packer rookie year, if you want to call it that, since most of his first year cards have him in either college or Falcons uniform. So it has some extra value due to that. Broadway's Review. This card's kind of interesting because it came out in 95, 96. So well before he played for the Jets. So it was just kind of interesting that I had him on there and Joe Namath. But nice shiny, nice looking card. Low level insert, so definitely a few bucks there. Pro Bowl cards always seem to do pretty well. This has the Dufect technology on it. So the nice foiling, nice photo of him. It's in good condition. This is the 96 Pro Bowl. So I've definitely sold these before, pretty good. There's an 05 Topps Chrome. Pretty much all Topps Chrome does okay. So this will definitely sell. Nice photo. I've always really liked this card. Quarterback rookie class. This is an insert. It doesn't do very well. I don't sell a ton of them. I have a bunch of them. I think this is from 96, 99. So, but, you know, it's another card. Even if you get common money for it, it's still a return. It's another 94 SP. Skybox common. A couple of 94 Pinnacles. Another 94 SP. Another 92 Proline 2 with the foil. Here's another one of those Ultra Specialists inserts. Star-crossed. These don't do too bad, actually. Again, it's got that nice foil look to it. I haven't sold a ton of them, but I haven't gotten a ton of them either. So I think this is something that I can sell pretty easily and make a few bucks on. NFL Legends from Upper Deck. Here's the parallel from Collector's Choice, the Players Club. Not the Platinum Players Club, just the regular one, but here's a really good one. 1996 Topps Chrome. It's the very first year of Topps Chrome. This was one of the cards, when I was looking at the pictures of the lot, that really drew me to it. I have a hard time keeping these in stock. I keep raising the price and they keep selling. So probably I'm hoping to get about 10 bucks out of that. So that's a good one. A couple of Peak Performers out of Express. It's not an insert, it's just a later card in the set. Showed you the Autumn Warriors version earlier. Here's just the regular base version of that Express. These, I actually just had somebody buy all of the ones that I had a couple months ago, so I'm happy to add another one of these. This was like the What If series, so if Donruss had made cards in 91, this is what Favre's rookie would have looked like. It is numbered out of 5,000, so not very low numbering, but very popular card. I had somebody, I think I had 4 or 5 of these at $4 or $5 a piece, and somebody came in and scooped all of them up. So don't suspect this one will last too long. Another 95 score, common. Stadium Club, I think this is 97. Oops. 95. Here's a 95 Pinnacle, common, 95 Edge. These don't do too bad. Edge is kind of a weird company. A lot of people absolutely don't like them, and then other people buy a ton of them. So I don't know, kind of strange, but not a bad card to add. Here's another one of those Summit ones, but this is just the base version, so that's a common. Quantum Leaf was an amazing set. I think this is 2001. Some nice glittery foil on the bottom and up on the brand name there. So I've always liked this card. I do have a few. They sell from time to time, not for a lot, but here's a Fleer Tradition card. This is a lot like the Topps Heritage or Upper Deck Vintage, those types of things where it's more of the paper, cardboard, old school look. There are definitely buyers for these cards. I just sold a whole bunch of Gridiron Kings and some old Topps Heritage to a collector, so this is an easy sell for a couple bucks. Another one of those season openers. Here's a Crash the Game insert. This was a fun little subset that Collector's Choice did years ago, where you could collect these Crash cards, and if the player on your front accomplished whatever the game element was, so on October 6th of that year, if he he had to score, pass for a touchdown on the date listed on the front of the card. You could have some instructions down here. You could send the card in, and they would send you a special version of a Brett Favre winner card. So those were kind of fun. There's a silver version and a gold version. Gold version are actually pretty hard to get. I don't have very many. So this is a silver one. It'll go up for sale. And they don't sell that well, but you know, still better than getting a common. Another one of those Legends. It's a 99 Upper Deck MVP common. Fleer Focus common. Then I have this double edge card. It's got Favre and my man Ryan Leaf on the back. It's got some foil on the back. The back actually looks pretty nice. It's cool design. It's a nice foil. Should have saved the foil for the real star on the front here, but again, it's still, at least it's an insert. Should get a couple bucks for it. And then here's our last stack. So we've gotten through about 140 cards maybe. Thanks for sticking with me in this video. Hopefully you find it interesting. So this is a proof positive. It's not an artist proof card like some people think. It's just a normal card from Zenith. These do sell okay. Again, nice chrome, nice photo, some gold printing. This one I actually sell pretty easily. They don't come up often. I think it's looked at like a non-player card, so a lot of people aren't selling it. But I know it kind of highlights the first win of the season for the Packers that year against Philadelphia. So that's a pretty good one. Here's a couple more of those style points. Again, in the old jersey. Same with this regular skybox of that year. These do not stay in stock very long. The old uniform cards tend to sell quickly. Here's another Focus common. Legends. I don't have a ton of these. I recently just picked up a couple. It is an insert. It's Millennium, I think. Millennium QBs. So a couple of bucks on that. These I was actually running out of. I sold a whole ton of them recently. 93 Bowman, the foil. Again, this card is just popular, I'm guessing because of the foil all of a sudden, but a couple of bucks a piece for those. So got three of those. So that's a nice pickup in this lot. Here's the 93 Tops. 93 Tops doesn't move that well. Ironically, the 1994 does for some reason. I can't keep those in stock no matter how much I keep raising the price on them. So, but here's a 93. Another Fleer Focus common. It's a 95 SP. As we talked about earlier, the SP stuff does pretty well. So I do have a few of these in stock, but I'll probably throw it in the 1,000 auction listings and flip it real quick. It should sell. Another 95 Pinnacle. Cool shot. I sell these once in a while, mostly due to the photography of the card. It's another one of those Pinnacle collections. 95 Pinnacle Base. Those are all commons. Pinnacle Passer. These actually do sell. I don't know why, because I have 1,000 of them. Seems like they just kept printing these, but I think the photo's attractive. It's got some gold foil on there, so, but definitely a common. It's another 94 or 95 Pinnacle. 95 Tops. These do sell here and there. They do pretty decent on auction. Here's a score card. Now you'd think this would be super common, but again, I think because of the photography and stuff, these I actually sell quite a few of these. Not for a lot of money, but again, if you're selling commons and you're at least breaking even on the common, making a couple bucks along the way by selling them in multiple sales at a time for combined shipping, you can make some money on these. And so I definitely do that. So I don't mind getting those. Here's a totally 90s card. This is 96, 95 Fleer. Base Fleer card. It's got that 90s color styling type look to it. I think it's kind of a cool card. Nothing real fancy about it, but very, very common. A couple of them are 95 Pinnacles. Here's some 96 Upper Deck Silver. These sell extremely well. I was selling quite a few out of the store at a time. So I don't know if these weren't printed as highly, but of course the foil helps move it. It's a nice picture there. Got a couple of those, so those are definitely above common. Another one of the Skybox in the old uniform. Same thing here. I sell a bunch of these, I'm guessing because of the photography in the old uniform. Obviously extremely common. These were a 90, I think this is 94 Skybox. And, but I sell them in handfuls. People want multiples of this card, so. 95. Here's another Finest, second year Finest. Finest just does well, especially the early Finest. So I'll get a couple bucks for that. Cheesehead card, I actually just sold one of these yesterday. They don't go for a ton, but again, easy mover, and you combine it with some other sales and you've got some profit in it. It's another skybox. Here's another here's a 96 sky, or a 96 score, I think. Here's another one of those edge 94 edges, but this is the Boss Squad version. It's got that silver foil up there. They had a couple different parallels. This one doesn't go for a ton, but parallels and shorter print cards, never a bad thing to get. Another 93 Select. Here's the base version of that Pro line, not the Series 2, so it doesn't have the foil on the bottom. Another 94 Excalibur, easy sell, make a bit on that. A couple more Pinnacle Passers. Told you they made a ton of these. I got 5 in this lot. And here's 3 more 94 Excaliburs. That's great. I was getting low on those. Another 93 Bowman. Here's a couple of Flair. So these do pretty well. Premium brand back in the day, you got like 3 cards in a pack for $5, which was a lot at that time. Nice photography, nice shine, good card stock, nice glossy back. These are great cards. Easy flip. Here's another Topps Chrome. As I said previously, any Topps Chrome you can sell. Here's a couple Topps Heritage, the two different versions, the orange and the teal, if you want to call it that. I recently just about sold out of the teal. I think I sold 7 or 8 of them this past week, so I'm happy to add a few more of those. Here's a 99 Chrome. And I believe, yes, this is the preview version. You can see the BCP right there. So, preview version, it's Chrome, early Bowman card, so a couple of bucks on that one. There's another 95 SP. 94 Ultra, common, don't sell a lot of those. Another 92 deck. Just sold one of these. This is a 96 best. I believe I got $5 for it, so don't have a ton of these. This is a good one to add, and definitely a sell for profit. 98 Topps. Regular card. All Topps sell okay. This is probably not the best one, but that's okay. Still flagship. Here's a 92 deck. Some more 92 decks. Classic to sharp. I've sold a few of these. They don't sell for a ton, but there's definitely appeal. There isn't a lot of Sterling Sharp stuff out there, and he has quite a following. A lot of people think he could have been the best receiver of all time had he stayed healthy. Had a pretty horrific neck injury to end his career, unfortunately. Him and Favre did had some time together, and basically he helped Favre become a superstar. He was catching a lot of those deep passes and touchdowns. So I think that's the big popularity to this. It's just a classic card, but not a bad one to have. Here's another one in the old uniform. This is 95. Saw quite a few of these. Just sold one on auction the other day. So those aren't hard to move. It's a regular base Bowman, pretty much a common. A couple more of those common express. This is the checklist Favre card, so at least some variety. They're not all the same, the ones I got in there. There's another 95 SP. And last but not least, another Black Diamond. So we'll take a look at what these can turn out for us for potential profit, and look at some previous sales and stuff. I'll have photos in as I go through them. So hopefully you gain some knowledge of how to take a lot and flip it and what that can look like for you. I will post, at the end of this video, I will post what I paid for it, what the profits look like, and have some of that math on there for you. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. Hope you found it informative. Please leave comments if you like or don't like this video, or if you have questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Until next time, take care.